Jai Sitaram. Ayodhya Kand, Chapter 7. In the previous section, we have seen how Manthara inquires why Kaushalya is distributing the wealth, and now we are going to see Manthara's severe reaction when she understands that Rama is to be crowned the king of Ayodhya the next day. Verse 12. Dhatrayastu vachanam shrutva kubja Kshipram amarshita Kailasha shikhara karat prasada avarohata. The words aroused black envy in the heart of the hunchback, and down from the terrace as lofty as Kailasa's peak, she sped on the wings of haste to where Kaikeyi slept. Once again, we get to see the differences in the behavior of Manthara and the other Ayodhyavasis. The news is the same, that Rama is to be crowned the king of Ayodhya the next day on Pusha Nakshatra. Well, the whole Ayodhya was celebrating with great pomp and ceremony. The same news has the opposite effect on Manthara. It is mentioned Kshipram Amarshita. Kshipram means immediately. It was very quick. Kshipram Amarshita. Amarshita means with anger. So Manthara was filled with anger as soon as she listened to the words of the maid. And immediately her thoughts go to Kaikeyi. And she steps down from the lofty balcony and runs off to where Kaikeyi is sleeping. By the way, the term Kubja means the hunchbacked. So she was very deformed, but yet she was a very loyal maidservant to Kaikeyi. But loyalty does not mean that you forget what is dharma. This is very important. Now, having roused herself to a height of anger, she runs immediately to Kaikeyi and vents that same anger to her. So now we have to remember that words spoken in anger have detrimental effects. Now, of course, there are examples of great bhaktas also who use anger in the service of the Lord, but we are not in that level, so let us not go over there. Let us try to understand things from Manthara's side, and that is in that anger, Kshipram Amarshita. Quickly she was roused to anger, and she did not get herself a chance to calm down. She just goes directly to Kaikeyi with that full anger, and she lays the case for why Rama has to be exiled. Verse 13. Sa dahyamana kopena manthara papadarshini Shayanametya Kaikeyim idam vachanam abravit. Wicked thoughts seethed in her brain while her heart was aflame with wrath as she approached Kaikeyi, who was lying on a bed, and spoke these following words. Verse 14. Uttishta mudhe kim sheshe bhayam tvam abhivartate upaplutam aghaugena kimatmanam na buddhisi. Sleep you, O foolish one! Arise, arise, for dread peril draws near you. Why see you not the dark clouds of misfortune right over your head? So she says, Uttishta mudhe. Mudha means, O fool, and Uttishta means get up. So Kaikeyi was very happily reposing, and she says, O fool, you get up. Bhayam tvam abhivartate. That means, do you not recognize the fact that a dreadful situation is going to befall you? Upaplutam, that means you're going to be submerged, aghaugena, by a flood of troubles. And you don't know anything and you're sleeping like this. And now we have to see that she is asking Kaikeyi to wake up, Uttishta. And she calls Kaikeyi as Mudha. But then she is the one who is making Kaikeyi fall asleep in her consciousness level. And she is the one, Manthara is the one who makes Kaikeyi the most reviled woman of the entire kingdom of Ayodhya. So waking up means you rise in your consciousness. You don't think about what to do to diminish it. So Uttishta Mudhe is spoken in a very contradictory manner because Manthara technically wants to lower the consciousness of Kaikeyi. Verse 15. Anishte subhagakare saubhagyena vikathase chalam hi tava saubhagyam nadhya shrota ivoshnage. You brag of your rare beauty and good fortune that have made you the heart's delight of your royal husband. But too well I know that you have no place in his affections. His favor and your happy days are even now drawing to an end, like a mountain torrent drained by summer's fierce heat. So Manthara knows just what to say to rouse the fear in Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi is very happy that she's the favorite wife of King Dasaratha. So now she challenges that particular position of Kaikeyi. That something has happened that is going to ensure that Kaikeyi is no longer going to be the favorite wife of King Dasaratha. Because as a favorite queen of King Dasaratha, as his favorite wife, she had a lot of leeway. And now by challenging that very position, Manthara wants to rouse the fear of her position, her material position in the heart of Kaikeyi. So lust comes in different forms, and lust is also attachment to material possessions. So the anger of Manthara causes to increase the lust in Kaikeyi. Verse 16. Evam ukta tu Kaikeyi rushtaya parusham vachaha kubjaya papa darshinya vishadam agatam param. These cruel words from the enraged heart of her handmaid, whose fond interest masked her evil wiles, cut to the heart of the lovely queen. So, once again, Valmiki calls Manthara as Papa Darshini, the one of wicked thought, the one who always sees sin in everyone. Verse 17. Kaikeyi tva abravit kubham kachit kshamam na manthare vishvanna vadanam hi tvam lakshaye bhr shadukkitam. What? This from you? I fear some unseen evil has clouded your heart and brain. Your wan face argues a suffering heart. Speak free, and it will go hard with me if I do not bring joy and solace back to you. So Kaikeyi is very solicitous of her maidservant. She wants to know that everything is fine. Little did she know that her maidservant, in the guise of giving her good advice, is actually going to make her the most reviled person in the whole of Ayodhya. Verse 18. Manthara tu vachaha shrutva Kaikeya madhuraksharam uvacha krodha samyukta vakyam vakya visharada. But the kindly words of Kaikeyi added fuel to the flame of wrath that burnt in the heart of the scheming Manthara. Her mistress cared not even to acquaint herself with the news of Rama's coronation, with which the capital was ringing from end to end. So now Valmiki shows the contrast between the moods of Kaikeyi and the mood of Manthara. Kaikeyi is Madhuraksharam and Manthara is Krodha Samyukta Uvacha Vakyam. So Kaikeyi is speaking very sweetly, Madhuraksharam, and Manthara is Krodha Samyukta Vakyam, the words that have a lot of anger in them. Verse 19. Sa vishinnatara bhutva kubja tasya hitaishini vishadayanti provacha bhedayanti cha raghavam. Most eloquent for evil, she addressed herself to her diabolical task. She would make the very name of Rama hateful in the eyes of Kaikeyi. She would wring her heart with grief for her son. Despoiled of his lawful crown, she would see that she had no safer watcher of her interests. Now Valmiki gives the motives of Manthara very clearly. Bhedayanti cha raghavam. Bhedam means to create some divide, to create hostility with Raghava, with Rama. So, Manthara is speaking these words to create the hostility between Rama and Kaikeyi. And she is very cunning. She is very cunning. Vishinnatara. So she is very cunning. This Kubja, this handmaiden, this hunchback is full of cunning. And her sole purpose is to create a divide between Kaikeyi and Rama. Bhedayanti cha raghavam. So, we have already seen her previous adjective, that is Papadarshini. So, a person who is very sinful will always seek to divide a Jivatma from the Lord. So now we are beginning to connect the dots. Papadarshinis, in the disguise of saying something for our benefit, are in fact seeking to divide us from the Supreme Lord. This is why we should be very careful as to who our advisors are. In the presence of very bad Papadarshini advisors like Manthara, even a Madhuraksharam Kaikeyi, a sweet-spoken Kaikeyi, can also become the most reviled person in Ayodhya. Verse 20. Akshayam su Mahadevi pravrittam dvad vinashanam Ramam Dasaratha Raja Yovarajye Abhishekshyati. Lady, know ye not as yet that the foolish king will crown Rama as a ruler of this vast empire, and that a few hours hence. Verse 21. Sasmya gadhe bhaye magna dukkha shoka samanvita dahyamana analeneva tvadithartham ihagata. I know not of what greater evil can befall you, and it is hopeless to prevent it. You are the idol of my heart, and my soul is plunged in the lowest depths of black sorrow. I suffer the tortures of the damned, a prey to consuming flames. I flew to you on the wings of speed to save you from your fate if possible. Verse 22. Tava dukkena Kaikeyi mama dukkam mahad bhavet tvad vriddhau mama vriddhascha bhavedatra na samshayaha. O Kaikeyi, if Rama becomes king, his son will become the king after him. Thus Bharata's name itself would be removed from the royal clan. Verse 23. Naradhipa kule jata mahishi tvam mahipatehe ugratvam raja dharmanam katham devina buddhyasi. Daughter of a mighty king, wedded to a mightier monarch, yet how blind to the cruel laws that guide the acts of kings. So now Manthara is saying that Kaikeyi, who is a princess wed to an emperor, should understand how kings are very notorious in changing their minds about their duties. So once again, we get to see that Manthara is projecting her fallacies onto King Dasaratha. Verse 24. Dharmavadi shato bharta shlakšnavadi cha darunaha shuddha bhave na janishe tenaivam atisandhita. You are a sweet and gentle dove ensnared by a cruel and cunning vulture. Your husband is a rogue in grain veneered with sanctimonious hypocrisy. His honeyed words conceal a cruel and remorseless heart. You see not that he has taken base advantage of your pure and guileless heart. We shall continue with Manthara's severe reaction and how Kaikeyi reacts to these words in the next section. Jai Sitaram.